We lost Baxter Black a few months ago, and dang, he's going to be missed. Baxter was sure enough one of a kind, and him and Waddy Mitchell are probably the two most famous cowboy poets that people think about when they think about cowboy poetry. And it was deservedly so. Both of those guys are entertainers. But Baxter wrote a poem years ago when he first really got to rolling with this that I've always got a kick out of. It's called Oysters, and I'd like to share that one with you today. Well, the sign upon the cafe wall said oysters, 50 cents. How quaint, the blue-eyed sweetheart said with some bewilderment. I did not know you served such fare out here upon the plain. Oh, sure, her cowboy date replied. We're really quite urbane. I would guess they're Chesapeake or Blue Point, don't you think? Well, no, ma'am, they're mostly Hereford Cross, and usually they're pink. But I've been cold, so cold myself what you say could be true. If a feller looked close enough, their points could sure be blue. She said, well, I gather them myself out on the bay alone. I pluck them from the murky depths and then smash them with a stone. The cowboy winced, imagining a calf with her beneath. Well, ma'am, I just use a pocket knife and yank 'em with my teeth. Oh, my, she said, you animal. How crude and unrefined. Your masculine assertiveness sends shivers down my spine. But I prefer a butcher knife, too dull to really cut. I wedge it in on either side, then crack 'em like a nut. I pry 'em out, and if they resist, I sometimes use the pliers or even Grandpa's pruning shears if that's what it requires. The hair stood on the cowboy's neck. His stomach did a whirl. He'd never heard such grisly talk, especially from a girl. I like them fresh, the sweetheart said, then laid the menu down and ordered oysters for them both when the waitress came around. The cowboy smiled gamely, though her words stuck in his craw, but he finally fainted, dead away, when she said, I'll have mine raw. Baxter Black. Thanks, folks. God bless. Adios.